Today, your goal for math is I subtract fractions with uncommon denominators. So yesterday we started this and today we're going to take it one step further. So yesterday we were just changing one of them. Today we are going to have to change both. So we might have a fraction like 9/10 minus 4/5. So I need to figure out how can I make them common? And what we learned in adding is that we can multiply by the opposite denominator. So I can do 10 times 5, and I can do 5 times 10. Now, you'll remember whatever you do to the bottom, you must also do to the top. So then I would convert them and multiply each one. So 9 times 5 is 45, and 10 times 5 is 50. Then over here, I have 4 times 10, which is 40, and 5 times 10, which is 50. So you'll notice I created that common denominator by doing that step. Now I can subtract. 45 minus 40 is 5 over 50 because our denominator stays the same. So we multiplied by the opposite denominator to get our common denominator, and whatever you do to the bottom, you must also do to the top. Let's do another one. 6/8 minus 1/3. So using what I know, I need to multiply this one times 8 because that's that denominator. And I need to multiply this fraction times 3. Now, whatever you do to the bottom, you must also do to the top. Now I can convert them. So 6 times 3 is 18. 8 times 3 is 24. Minus 1 times 8 is 8. 3 times 8 is 24. So we are going to subtract them. And 18 minus 8 is 10. And my denominator stays the same at 24. So again, we multiplied by the opposite denominator to create our common denominator. Then whatever you do to the bottom, you must also do to the top. Once you have your common denominator with your new numerator, you can subtract across. And remember, we don't subtract our denominator because that just shows us how big our piece is. Okay. We'll do another one. So 6/7 minus 1/5. So again, we need to multiply by the opposite denominator to make them equivalent. So this would be times 5, and this would be times 7. Now, whatever you do to the bottom, you must also do to the top. Now we can convert. 6 times 5 is 30. 7 times 5 is 35. 1 times 7 is 7. 5 times 7 is 35. So again, you'll notice I have my common denominators right there. And then I just need to do 30 minus 7. And 30 minus 7 is 23. And my denominator stays the same. So it's 23/35. So today you will be practicing this, and we will continue to go over this for the next 3 days because this is a very important concept that applies to both adding and subtracting fractions. So if you have questions, please show up to office hours, or else we will also be going over this in your math groups. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing your work.